that went.
Quickly going to bring up the group. Obviously, it has changed a little bit since the first time we showed it earlier today. Vega winning fairly convincingly as well, although the last map came a little bit close, but they won over the boys from Heroic, and Heroic have actually beaten Fnatic Academy yesterday. So this is actually going to be a very important game for the Swedes especially, because obviously aTTaX, they're going to have their work cut out with those last two games. Heroic, very good team, a new member in there as well with Yugi, and even though they lost, I think Nico still dropped something like 32, 30, maybe more than that, frags along the way, so he was absolutely phenomenal. They've also, yeah, as said, they've got Vega, who have just put themselves to the top of the group. And yeah, if they lose this match, it may be a little bit more difficult. Fnatic Academy are in a worse spot, because if they lose this map, they literally have Vega left to play. And even then, it's sort of like one of those positions where you have to hope that one team goes 3-0 and then everybody else goes 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And you're basically just praying that something goes your way. Either way, I think we may be heading our way into the knife round, not the pistol round. So they are buying Kevlar, Hugo, okay? Just be aware of that.
Wow, so looking at this pistol, there's no utility.
What about all those decoys?
Yeah, okay, it doesn't count. But obviously, this being the map pick of aTTaX here, going to be important that you want to start on their favoured side. Being said, Fnatic Academy, you know, they're both going for that CT side. Very, very CT side on this map.
Out, that is an OG map that we've got right there. Right at the top of the screen, not actually showing any. So I'm not using the map at all for this whole game. May have to restart after this map.
All you have to do is type retry in console and then you fix it. It will reconnect to the server, so don't show the IP on stream, obviously.
Let's not do that then.
Just change screens, Tom. Stop being budget.
Let's bring up the group again.
Yeah, interesting group. Next level production.
Do we want to talk about the group again? Look at
this group. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're going into the pistol round here. aTTaX going to be on that CT side. We have Fnatic Academy. We're relegated down to the T side, and well, just a couple of seconds. Are you back in now, Tom?
Yeah, so we're back. I don't think they've started anyway because
but we're going into it now.
Rifle. So yeah. I was a little bit scared, just like
it's
a really interesting pistol strat. They've invested all their money into one player.
What you do is you throw all your money, you know, just in a big pile in the middle, and one player can use it all to buy rifles. Imagine if that was a thing. That would be terrible, but also very entertaining.
Hey, maps in the middle of the screen. Woo! Either way. We are going to have the pistol cover. That is a lot of utility from Fnatic.
Wow.
What are they typing? Stop.
Yeah, they bought too much.
We've got too much utility, guys. I think we've even got it in German as well. Stop. That may just not actually... So I don't actually know what it is in German. He could have just been winding me up, but, you know. I'm going to assume because I am a fool.
German to English. I feel like it's not, but I'm going to fall for the bait anyway, so give me a sec. Nope, that's not a word. That's just not a word. He just can't spell.
All I found is that I am stupid and a little bit ignorant as well. Either way, we are going to have the same. We're going to stay by coming back in. Golden and Baton as well, picking up that utility. And on the rest of the side... we have just got straight Kevlar. What Hugo loves the most.
Yeah. Wow, on a pistol as well. But either way, Fnatic Academy setting their players up towards T-Roof. Obviously, here they have these two utility buyers. They're going to want to be throwing them into the A site. Going to be the perfect remedy for anything aTTaX have here. It's actually Fnatic Academy getting on top of the silo with these two players. Early aggression from Crispy just to be spotted out, but Searson, he's going to be pushing up to get himself the first kill over in lobby. Actually drops a bomb as well. This is really good stuff so far from aTTaX, but Fnatic Academy, they're wrapping in through main. It's not going well at all. Crispy is nuts. 3 kills for him so far. 2, sorry. His teammates going to be able to support him, and ECFN, he's going to drop less, and it's all onto Barton, and nothing will be found. aTTaX just wiped this.
Well, yeah, that is not the start that they wanted. Not a single player dropped over on that CT side, and they're just going to be able to purchase back up, and we'll see what actually Fnatic Academy can get on the board. Now, likelihood is we'll see a few forces, but they are a team that's very happy to save sometimes. They're heavy on utility, which I like. They always seem to bring in quite a few nades to their strategies, and Golden is going to be the man to do just that, and he was an absolute beast with his deagle yesterday. I have to point that out. Maybe not quite on Chopper level, but Chopper was just insane earlier today, so...
Indeed, no Deagle picks have been found outside just for the time being. JC Morgan just holding for this push. Tizian as well. Going to be making his way up towards the secret again, pushing up with an MP9. Not the best gun for the range up against the Deagle, but still he's got the support over from the rafters. Searson's going to be tapping away. Nice burst shot there onto Jay-Z. Another man advantage resides in the way of aTTaX, maybe a little bit further as well. Crispy takes down another Searson, doubles down. There's his gun paid for already. Karas going to be walking out towards ramp. He hasn't cleared the close angle though, and there we go. Oscarish drops him. Nice stuff so far from the aTTaX side, not losing a man. It's all going to be on Button, and he's got 2 players to deal with. Nothing will be found.
Yeah, now this should just be a very, very easy round. Look at the buy they actually got, though. We didn't really comment on that in the last round. Only 1 rifle, 4 SMGs. Just absolutely slaughtering them, making so much money for themselves. The interesting thing for me will be how many of these they keep into the next. Now, obviously, that depends on how many are dropped, but with 1 flashbang, 5 Glocks, if they even lose more than 1 player, I'm going to be disappointed in how they played this round, because those Glocks are dreadful. And, oh, here comes the slaughter. MP9 over to the Deeg. Crispy actually going to steal any opportunity for the ace. It was a nice vent drop from Golden. Unfortunately, he didn't take the bomb with him. So, he's now got to come back up again. Oh, this is the worst position you could be in your whole life. They're literally just playing. I like his idea, just like, I will sit here, I will play. But eventually he has to pop out. It just depends who gets impatient first. Now, clearly they don't want to kill him with nades, because Crispy could just drop one on his face right now, but he's not. He's actually going to watch the other angle. I think they think he's gone. Although, with this many players still just waiting around that event, I don't think there's any hope for you, Golden. If you get a kill here, mad props. I will say. Yeah. Mad props.
Lots of respect to the man, but as you said, they're not going to be pushing. Crispy's holding close. We have Tizian as well, just checking out that vent, making sure he doesn't come up for the bomb. And I just even Golden, he just looks like he has no idea what's going on. You know, checking above, checking below, make sure there's no one coming from another angle. I don't know really what he could do right now. Although
this is
someone's walking close.
I've ever spoken.
Oh, Searson's coming! Searson's coming!
Oh.
No, that was a shame. I thought it was going to happen. I thought the dream was real.
Right, let's see. How many SMGs are they keeping? Place your bets.
All of them. Doesn't attack.
Really? Okay. I kind of like it, because obviously if they win this round, they have nothing. Like, there's not really that much to lose. Obviously, rounds on the T side are valuable. Not as valuable as they used to be, but still, most people say this is a CT-sided map still. Others, I would say, are wrong. But either way...
Who would those others be, Tom?
Just professionals.
Professionals.
Either way, we are going to just have this sketchy buy coming in. I'm not expecting quite a bit of aggression. We are going to have the smoke set up on the side of the map. Crispy, the only one with a rifle. Anybody he can drop may... Well, I mean, a rifle can fall into the CT hands, so it'd be very helpful for him. Trying to use this smoke to his advantage at the moment. They haven't actually taken too much control on the fnatic side. They're going to go for a running boost because of the gap in the smoke. And actually, Crispy going to be able to do a lot of damage. Takes 1, but Karas is very quick to be able to trade that one back. Still, that is the 1 rifle done and dusted. Tizian, however, will be able to catch on with the MP9. An extra $600 made for him.
Note pushing out into the A site, trying to make things work over the team. He is going to go down. That's a sort of shame. He did so much damage, but Barton, he's going to retrieve some as well. Gets him 2. Bomb going down towards the A site. Tizian's got a fast rotation in through that vent as well, but Jay-Z, I think he just heard the ladder. He's got to be aware of this one. Both players from Fnatic Academy just holding on to this round for as long as they possibly can. The time is against aTTaX, but they have kits to play with. And now it's all on Oscarish to make the distraction so Tizian can push out, because this is a horrible angle to retake from. Flash goes, though. They're going to peek with it. Oscarish starting to clear out these angles. Barton peeks Tizian from the site. As Oscarish now just left with the UMP as well, pushing in towards it. Jay-Z spotted, and Jay-Z going to get the kill. Fnatic, 1 round on the board. It's going to work out for them. But again, aTTaX, as you said, keeping all those SMGs, still going to be able to buy up into this.
And the thing is, like, although I would never say that this is, like, the way you should play the game, if you do lose a round and then win the next one straight back, obviously you then reset the Fnatic Academy's economy. Wow, that is a bit of a tongue twister in itself. But yeah, you will reset that, and then it could end up being a better scenario for you. Like, I wouldn't say that in any case you should just throw away rounds. Like, that would be madness. But obviously playing with the SMGs like they just did, I wouldn't say that's a bad strategy whatsoever. The only thing is they now have to follow up with the rifles, otherwise they have just burnt a whole lot of cash.
The outside control though early on for Fnatic Academy, you can see a really lax control from aTTaX. Crispy just holding on to the back of Garage. We saw this position domed quite a few times here by the by Mir actually for Vega, the previous map, but it's not going to be Mir to do anything. He's not in this game. It's Searson instead. He's pushed up into the lobby, gets himself one. Oh no, Oscarish, that's unfortunate. His teammate was 2 HP and he decided to spray him down. Just finish off the job the T started. Still, alternate attacks are going to be there with a man advantage, so it's not as bad. It's not like he's ruined anything too great, and Crispy going to be able to retaliate as well to bring it back further into the favor of this CT side. But now the issue is he's stuck in a corner, and they know where he is. Chorus can actually peek him out, but the flash going to work out well, although he misses a shot, and Chorus takes him down 2 versus 3.
Still a difficult position. On the upper position, looking to try and find something there. Spotted anyone? Yeah, actually rotated a little bit further around. Bomb actually making its way down as well. Does give them a little bit of an opportunity. Be Golden going to be caught outside. The bomb will go back over towards the A site. Nobody really there to actually stop him planting it. That will be the bomb going down. At least Golden finds another, bringing it back to a 2 versus 2, but they're so low on HP, and actually it's going to be Oscarish to find him.
Yeah, Golden now has to take out one of these 101s really fast, but Oscarish is going to be coming in from above, able to deny him in time there as well, and the defuse will come in here for alternate attacks. It's going to be 4-1. Good stuff for them so far. Going to be resetting onto the economy of Fnatic Academy quite effectively there. So really, at the end of the day, Fnatic Academy, yes, they get the bomb down, but they literally have nothing to play with alongside it. So just pistols in this round. Nade on Karas. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing with this one. Maybe over towards that squeaky door so they can blow in for a really fast A play. That's the only thing I would expect. But yeah, if he went for 2-3 nades, he could go for a stack. But this has got to be that squeaky nade. Yep, it will go out. They're going to push with it. Maybe a vent dive, maybe a main push. Who knows? But Tizian's in position. One for him. Sprays in for more, but it's Searson to follow up. Just a clean up here from aTTaX as the anti-eco will
This time it's gone the other way. Last time there was a player down in the vent and the bomb didn't make it. Now the bombs made it down the vent and the players don't make it. It's just not a great situation for Fnatic Academy. They're trying so hard to get that vent drop working, but unfortunately, just not the case at the moment. How do you... Alright, I'm genuinely curious. How do you say ECFN?
Ekfn or ECFM?
Ekfn.
It depends. Sometimes I call him ECFN, sometimes I call him Ekfn, but I don't know what the correct pronunciation is.
The correct pronunciation.
The correct pronunciation. Dude, I'm not English, okay? It's only my 3rd language. Leave me alone. Tizian going to take down Pleasant outside early on aTTaX man advantage. Fnatic Academy still setting up with smokes towards the outside area, but also losing that first player. Unlikely they can fully commit to it as of yet. They just need to make sure that there's no more CTs lurking in the aggressive depths of the red box. As we have been seeing aTTaX like to push up outside very early on.
Noise being made. Tizian will spot one and get the second as well. Nice cleanup of the outside players. And as the push comes in, he's going to be able to turn around and get a 3rd. In fact, gets 4 overall, so very nice stuff from him. Starting strong, and that will be a 6-1 lead. Now, the problem with this T side is it's very easy to get down in the dumps. If you start losing rounds consecutively, not getting too much done, obviously getting their economy reset, as was previously mentioned, it is one of those maps where you could just basically get bogged down. So I'm hoping that we'll see a little bit more from the Swedes soon. But in this round, at least, they only have pistols to play with.
Yeah, not a huge hope for them, although Crispy is very pushed up. The issue is he has an AK, they have pistols, he's going to spray, gets himself one. Jay-Z almost swatted as well, but the flashbang going to force him to back off. Fnatic Academy just holding back with the Deagles as of yet. He will continue a bit of a push outside, but still Crispy towards the back of the garage, going to be spotting them out. Tag onto Jay-Z. He does receive a bit of damage as well. can't afford to go down here because that gives all the control towards the T's outside and also leaves a gun dropped to the ground without his CTs to pick it up, leaving it in the hands of these T's. And he will eventually drop, but it's actually going to be a rotation back in for Roskarish, so it's not too bad at the end of the day. Pleasant last man standing. Yes, he has a bomb. Yes, he's down in secret, but I doubt he could even get a bomb plant in this position because they would be able to rotate so fast down through these vents. He's actually going to try and chase down this gun that was dropped earlier from Crispy, but Oskarish, he's back in that position. He's going to be prepared.
I think he knows he's there, though. This seems to be quite well worked out, at least by Pleasant. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to hit the shots. Well, that will leave them 7-1 down already. Now, this is where the buy comes back in for the T side. So far, they have had some setups, but they just haven't been working very well. And you can just see the money at the moment on the CT side. They have 4 AKs standing at the moment. You have to remember there weren't any bought in the previous round, so they could have even had 5 if their other player hadn't gone down. So, saving a lot of money. They're just going to go for the straight rush out Squeaky Door. This is not a strategy you want to be seeing called into play very often, especially with no counter nades, but they do at least manage to bring it back to a 3 versus 2 after Searson's heroics. Crispy will be able to spray down one more. Blessing going to refrag. We're nowhere near the actual action here, but Oscar is going to catch him on the door. Oh, actually doesn't. Nice shot from Pleasant. Turns around, hits the headshot. Now it's actually going to come down to a 1 versus 1. He's going to break the vent. Oh, this is just bad luck. This is just bad luck.
He's trying to out-mind game Ekfin by pushing down into B there. Like, oh yeah, this last guy, he'll be rotating through heaven from outside or ramp, right? Easy. He's never going to expect me to be on B, but no, Ekfin, he's one step ahead of the game. He's got max cash right now, 16 grand. And Ultimate aTTaX, they are dominating this 8-1. Fnatic Academy yet to get their foot in the door here. I thought this would be a fairly equal map pool, but apparently not here. We are going to be seeing
once.
Yeah, this is dominant. But then again, he's only got 3 kills, so he's not really been in too much action, to be fair.
We will see a quick trade. Pistol's doing their work at the moment. Bomb, however, again has been dropped down that vent. We'll be able to retrieve it, but they know exactly where this is going at the moment. Not going to be able to be planted, I don't think. They're going to try their best, but it's Crispy and Oscar. It's very quick rotations, and this is just turning into a slaughter at the moment. Fnatic Academy not getting any footing onto this map, other than a few individual plays that have sort of managed to get them close. For example, Pleasant's 3k, but this money is just ridiculous. They're not even using an AWP. They don't even need it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Ultimate aTTaX are one of those teams really based off of momentum. If you see them have these early starts where they just get dominant halves, they just carry on. They never seem to falter. They never seem to lose against some silly force buy, and they just love to dominate. That's the thing. Ultimate aTTaX, there's two ways you can watch Ultimate aTTaX play: 16-1 or 16-1.
116.
One of them is them winning, and one of them is losing. They're either dominant or completely shocking. There's no in between. I love these guys. They're so entertaining to watch. And Fnatic Academy, as I said, yet to get their foot in the door, really is proven to be correct so far. 9-1.
I think that was the case with their old roster as well. Like, because I'll be honest, I haven't seen too much of them since they actually switched the players out. I think they've been a little bit quieter in the scene in general, and obviously we've had some huge tournaments going on in the meantime. But something about their old roster was always like, okay, we could see like Kiev hitting everything, and then for example he went on to LAN at WSG in Kiev, and he was missing shots that he would be hitting all day most of the time. It's just
and the same at E-League.
Yeah.
Online, a man onliner, but I mean, obviously not, because they did very well with Big over at Leipzig, but still, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Either way, this round's actually turning out very well for Fnatic Academy. This is what I talk about. This is what happens. I love casting these guys. Rush into lobby from the CT side, all 5 of them, and they're going to open it up so well. A 3-for-2 trade, definitely beneficial. And now Golden and Jay-Z Walken trying to pick the pieces up of the round.
What do you do against that? Just
nothing.
Almost one of those positions where clearly Ultimate aTTaX have gone, okay, they're trying to think up a strategy to play us, and they're just going to go and rush in. I think he's... Oh, has he spotted the shadow on the stairs? Oh, that is just so unfortunate. That's completely given away Jay's position, and that leaves only one man left. It's Golden with the bomb. Ekman always seems to be very well positioned at the end of these rounds just to finish off the last player. 10-1. Alternate aTTaX absolutely dominating.
Stomping this one hard. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to read into it, though. fnatic Academy set up with a nice strategy. Alternate aTTaX, nope. Just rush into lobby, kill everyone, close out the round. But still, these Ts are a max loss bonus again. They're able to buy, despite not getting the bomb down. They do have a little bit of cash to work with in this one. Not so much utility, that is a bit of an issue. But at the end of the day, they're not hitting their shots. It's alternate aTTaX, removing heads left and right. So I don't think utility is going to make a huge difference here for fnatic Academy. Jay-Z going to be pushed up towards main. Crispy again, holding the outside area. We have Tizian early on dropping down towards B, and that's a reaction off of these smokes outside. fnatic Academy have thrown the wall of China down. They can easily cross into B if they want to. So alternate aTTaX have rotated players in accordingly. And look at that aggression was Hearson. Not so calculated. He gets one, but he does go down. And Tizian, he's trying to support Crispy, exposing himself towards the secret door. Going to get caught out towards the stairs. Crispy trades. We're back into a 3-on-3, but look at Karas's position.
Back. Position where this is winnable. Karas going to add that second death onto Ekfan's list, and now Crispy going to be caught in the open. It looks like they're finally about to get their second. There's one man in their way. They've got so much cash to play with. I would expect Oscar to go for something here. Going to be pushing him. Throws a little flash. Now, there is a... Well, this is going to be the most obvious sound cue on the planet to where he is. Has to be very careful, and Batten is going to push in, and that is going to leave it 10-2, finally getting back on the board. The problem is now they need to basically, well, no, I wouldn't say win out. If they get 4, they could still possibly do this, but other than that, it's going to be very, very difficult. We did actually see a couple of 12-3s. I think it was Tricked actually throwing away a 12-3 lead versus, I think it was Pride on nuke. So it is still possible to get those ridiculous CT sides. I actually want to point out, interestingly, Jay has actually just like officially signed for this team, but like literally came out minutes ago. So not the best start.
They have been playing together for
yeah. He's been there standing for the team. I think it's
only on.
I think it's like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually been on loan from Crowns as well. I don't know if he's... What did the article say? I haven't read it. I saw it popped up. Is he signed now or is he still on loan?
I think it's still on loan. It's still on loan.
Okay. Either way, the fnatic Academy is setting up their smokes towards outside again. This is the best place to exploit as a T. It's the easiest option unless you go for maybe a fast A. Catch your CTs before they get in position, but look at Crispy's angle. They are not getting down B today, and despite fnatic Academy throwing all these smokes down, Crispy can telegraph this information across to his team. Guys, watch out, they could be sneaking in through heaven, they could be coming in through main, or it could even be a fake. Crispy, as we know, tries to play the information game. Not going to work out.
This could actually be a little bit of a turnaround. Karas, nice headshot entering in onto Tizian, and now we are just seeing the shutdown of this A site hold. Searson be waiting around the smoke pads, brought it back a little bit closer. Actually, Oscar gets one. Plesson will be able to trade things back, but Searson now has an opportunity. 25 seconds left. He's got the bomb. He's actually going to catch one more. Not like this. Come on, guys. You've been so close to bringing this back. Jay up close and personal, and Searson's going to get all 3. It was so close to them getting a 3rd round on the board, but instead, they're going to hit that reset button. Economy's going to go down, and alternate aTTaX get 11 rounds on the board.
Dear, oh dear. fnatic Academy had that. They could have potentially brought it back to a more contestable scoreline here, and that would have been great for them as well. They could get themselves a little bit on this board, so they have that buffer if they lose the pistol. Good stuff, but right now, not looking possible. That being said, we know what comebacks are like. We saw it on the previous map. Again, that did still result in a loss for Heroic, but they brought it back to 16-14 from like 15-7, so give them that. That being said, though, fnatic Academy, they're going to have a whole lot of resilience in their bucket if they want to make this one work. Down towards B this time, very, very early on. They're going to make a lot of footsteps. aTTaX know exactly what's going on. Tizian's dropped in through the vents. Crispy going to be coming to join him as well, but Golden is pushing in through the A. Squeaky, nice entry frag there. Ekman going to deny another into the B site, and Golden comes in from the flank to drop one more. This is good so far from fnatic Academy. Golden has gone big, and he's going bigger. 3 for him, all onto Oscarish. He's got 1.
He's actually got a good opportunity to do this, however. There's a player over in Toxic at the moment. The nade will be thrown onto Plesson, who gets tagged down to 65. Both players within killing range. He actually gets the first as the peak comes out. Plesson now low on HP as well, 39, but Oscar is just that little bit lower. Plesson going to be trying his best to play the mind games. He's gone back through the squeaky door. Kit has been picked up, but Plesson will finish off the round, so they do break back, getting a third on the board. However, well, obviously, the economy not going to be a problem at the moment for alternate attacks. They will be there looking to try and get their 12th.
Indeed. Plenty of money to do so. Still no AWP up on this side. And that's the thing, they haven't been utilizing that AWP as much since we saw the departure of Kyiv. Occasionally it's up on their hands, but typically just going with the full rifles. They're all great individual aimers, so can't really blame them for that. But I mean, fnatic Academy have never really picked it up either this game because they haven't had the economy to do so. It's been very, very, slow. However, it's nice to see them actually get a couple on the board if they can pick up 4. I'm not counting them out just yet, but 3, maybe a bit far-fetched.
Seen it before. It's just a very, very difficult thing to do. A ridiculous amount of resilience, but Karas will start things off. Izzy trying to use that headshot angle. I've seen it used quite effectively. I think it was actually Cillian was doing very well around the door, just making a hole in it and finding entries on that T side. Karas actually going to get himself a second as well. The trusty UMP paying off once again. Skorish, however, be able to trade one back. At the moment, playing very, very slow. Crispy going to go further aggressive, and now they're being punished. Still around that angle. Molotov goes down, will give away his position, meaning they should have a good idea of where at least one of the 2 remaining players are. Because of that, I wouldn't be overly surprised if we saw a bit of a rotation. Nekven going to go outside. If he can catch gold, and this may be a little bit closer of a round. Still not done just yet, but that will mean they know that he's out of the sight, and they're going to go pushing. Molotov will go into heaven. Smoke goes down to block off main, and now it is just going to be this 3 versus 2 retake.
Definitely doable. They've got a kill on Oskrish, obviously, and a couple of flashbangs as well to get them back into the site, but they've got to be very, very on point with this one. Oskrish is over towards main. His teammate coming in through the lobby, and if they peek into this, this is going to be perfect. Oskrish ready, though. Gets set with his flashbang to go in through the smoke, and he will. Walking into the jaws of Jay-Z, though, both of them do. He gets 2 kills. fnatic Academy, 4 rounds on the board. And more doable going into the second half. Again, pistol round going to be very impactful in the later stages of this matchup. Alternate attacks, they are going to have to go... Well, sorry, fnatic Academy, they are going to have to go pretty big if we are going to see a comeback on that. I'm expecting a closeout, though, from the German side.
Yeah, you'd have to hope. It's not as CT-sided as it used to be, but there are some teams that can just pull out these ridiculous sort of rounds, especially if you get like a certain amount in a row. It becomes very, very difficult for the T's to actually find some holes. Also get the confidence to just like break down this CT side. I think actually a lot of the last few came down to the fact that we saw a lot of aggression coming out from the alternate attack side. That last round especially, the 3 players I think died pushing forward and actually challenging. Well, who was it? It was Karas, right? Who took down 2, and then the 3rd was actually taken down as well from above. So a little bit overzealous with the last couple of rounds. Wasn't really necessary, but I think that just shows the sheer confidence. And well, speaking of confidence, we have a full Glock Train 1 kit onto Batten, nothing else other than his smoke in play. And it will just be those straight Angels that are going to be playing in this round.
Yeah, it seems like a fast A play potentially, although they are taking their time to get themselves in position for this one. No utility, but a bit of a fake with the windows being broken gold, and nice 2 taps there. Oskrish going to be able to trade things back out with 2 of his own. Plesson, though, in the meantime, has dropped Tizian, and now Oskrish needs to wait for Searson to rotate back in. That reload is the worst timed one I've ever seen, and now 2 players remaining. They re-grab, captured the bomb. And they're going to be making their way back in towards ramp. Barton backs off, though. They can split in towards heaven from this position, or they can just chase them down into the B site, and they will be doing the former. Up into heaven they go. Oskrish going to be leading this one. That's clear. No one holding it on from the CT side. There's only Jay-Z on the site. How is he not aware of the potential there? The rotation comes back into the events from Golden. He's already on a 2K. Bomb is going to be planted. And aTTaX post-plant 2v2.
Being spotted. Going to be the push, but actually it's going to be lost, and now it's all down to Searson. 1 versus 2. 3 kills already for Golden. He's going to be waiting for his teammate. Batten also has himself the kit ready to try and defuse that bomb, but here we go. Searson peeks out, doesn't manage to hit the first shot, can't hit the second either, and that will be it. The round does go and should have gone to fnatic Academy, but It was Oscar just trying his best to bring that one back.
Yeah, nice stuff from Golden, though, obviously, with those 3 kills. 2 quick taps to stop them out of Squeaky, and then a third later in the round. Clean from Fnatic Academy. And a 5-11 as aTTaX. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a force buy here. I know what they're like. Come on, guys. What are you going to do? Okay, they're playing this one passively. Interesting. Just a couple of pistols. These guys are very dangerous with Deagles, I'll give them that, but they're actually only going to go for 1. The rest of them on PT50s, a Glock on Titian. Fnatic Academy, meta buy, SMG, shotgun. Fast added to A here from the pistols. Tom's favourite.
The bomb
there we
has been
go.
dropped. There's 1 kill for Golden. $900 into the bag. He's going to jump into the Molotov, and actually he's going to be blown up, but he will still get the kill anyway. 2 kills already, making that dollar, make it a third. Lovely money made. 2,700 for Golden. And, well, now we're going to see the buyback up. Will he keep it? That's the question.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Again, this is a map where you can really utilize those SMGs, so shotguns very, very well on that CT side. Play those close range positions, put yourself up towards hut, even down towards B, fast on the rotation if you're on secret. You know, good potential for Fnatic with these guns, and yeah, he will hold on to it. So aTTaX now on their buy. They've got the full rifles, they've got the utility, not quite the AWP, but that wasn't a handicap in the first half. We saw how well that went. So smoke's going to be set up outside. Again, the window's broken like they do every single round. But aTTaX just holding on for the time being.
We're going to see some outside smokes. Obviously, the windows are broken just because you want to have your smoke set up in a way that if somebody else breaks the window, you can still hit them. So, makes a lot of sense to break the windows and also just to let them know that this is still potentially coming in to stop any rotations. Either way, we have seen the first kill go the way of the T's. Quick trade. Nice shot from Searson through the gap to keep their 1-man advantage. Obviously, this is a bonus round coming in at the moment from the CT side. They will be able to buy into the next one, but definitely not made as much money as we saw in the previous half. Look at Batten. Very aggressive. Actually gets both. Very nice stuff. Remember, look at the shotgun. There we go, Golden. He's going to bring it back. And, well, Searson now left alone. Got 3 players to find.
Oh, Pleasant just walking in behind him as well, up into the squeaky door. Oh no, he's completely given away A-site control. Pleasant's going to be walking back out, but Searson, he will check the angle. There's the free kill, and there's the bomb plant. Now this is doable. 20 seconds. Golden's going to be rotating in, but he's got himself an AK and trade for that shotgun. Batten as well. A 1v1 going to be appearing, and Searson takes it. He gets away, turns back around and spots Golden. He doesn't have to take the fight though, and he will back off safely, get into a better angle, and Searson does it. There we go. 4 headshots. Wins the round for aTTaX. Amazing clutch.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate situation. It looked like the bonus round was going to pay off, but not quite enough. It came down to Searson, and he delivered, pushing himself further up the top of the board. 24 and 10 at the moment. 12 and 6 up. It is going to be another buy coming in for CT side. Golden actually going to use his cash to buy up an AWP for Jay. And then the Mag 7 will be chucked back into his hands. Obviously, the better weapon of the two.
Jay-Z's posted up towards the garage, just waiting for the aggression. Not feeding anything, though. Surprising that they're not playing so much outside control on a map that typically requires the outside control from that T side. Instead, they're just holding for the aggression from the CTs. So you can see, just holding the default over in lobby. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a map where, you know, outside control is prevalent, and we're really not seeing any of it. Now they're finally going to make a bit of a mark, but it's Oscar to actually get dropped. Nice nade to trade from Searson. Karas goes down, but there's still Jay-Z walking to worry about. Post up again with that AWP. He's going to be smoked off for the time being. Still doesn't matter. Shoots right through the top of it. Takes down Crispy. And 3-on-4 in play.
The CT side in a good position here. Definitely need this round, otherwise they're going to be set back to pistols coming into the latter rounds of this match. Obviously only 4 needed for aTTaX to take that first map by storm. Searson's still standing, and he's been, well, scary. Just to continue duration. Either way, Ian is looking to try find something outside. They do have to be a little bit careful, because if they go down into secret, there is a man waiting with that trusty Mag 7. Also, Jay outside is going to find one with the AWP, looking to shut this down a little bit further. Push. Excellent. come in, and he's actually going to catch Pleasant unaware. The rotation will be quickly in, but they know Jay's there. Nice shot from Tizian to take his head clean off, and already is going backwards again. 2 versus 2. Make that a 2 versus none, as both kills quickly come in, and unfortunately the Mag 7 is going to disappear.
Yep, Tom's favourite weapon, or well, along with the Nova.
Go on, buy another one.
There's no point. Just go for a rifle, Golden. Come on, you got the money.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
My boy.
No. See, this is what I hate about video games. It just appeals to the male fantasy, and then it's just Golden buying a shotgun, you know? Everyone, that's a really niche meme, I think.
No, it is.
Do you not get that?
Nope.
Okay, I'll send you a link later. I would say attack, so Tech 9 and armor is going to be Golden to kick things off. Good stuff with the shotgun. Money in the bank. Going to be looking for more as well. Drops onto the head of Oscarish. Why not?
New favorite player.
Yeah, everyone loves Golden.
Oh.
Although he does go down eventually, Searson trade, so it's not going to be the shotgun now for fnatic prevailing.
Quick, Searson, get the Mag 7.
Stop.
That's what he's trying to do.
Why? Tech 9's better.
Come on. But see, look, he really wants that Mag 7. That's why he's
No, he wants to go A. That's what he wants.
7. All the way. Go on. See, look, he's got it. He's got it.
And watch him still favour the Tech 9. Save.
Ah, see, if he went with the Mag 7, he had that.
At range, yeah, sure. Well, another round for Fnatic Academy. Tom's triggering me. We have 4 pistols out.
26 and 12.
And look at like the frag distribution on alternate attacks. It is huge. Whereas on Fnatic Academy, they all have within the same kills of each other, other than Golden. Coincidence? I think not.
What clearly using the Mag 7 is the way to play the game. He's got it again. Why not? Causing carnage at this point. Oh no! Misses the first, but obviously was just playing with our hearts a little bit, because he will fall back, get himself another kill. Comeback starting to look like it may just be on. Ooh. Another kill coming in. Pleasant with the taps, and every single player staying alive, although a couple of them pretty damn low.
Yep, but at least they keep those players in the next game as well. So alternate attacks now going for the buy up again. It's going to be rifles, but still Fnatic Academy definitely favoured with the shotgun buy. You know, going nuts. And obviously, this is a really good comeback so far. Sorry, we saw an 11-4 half in favour of alternate attacks. I said, Fnatic Academy get the ball rolling. There's definitely a chance they can pull this back, and they have. They've brought this to 9-12. CT side in full effect right now. But obviously, alternate attacks, they surely have plenty of strats up their sleeve. This is their map pick after all.
Yeah, we need to see something come out from them now. They've only managed to win that one buy run which came in, and that was actually up against a lot of SMGs that were kept over from a previous round. Other than that, it has been all CT side from then. 5 out of the 6 possible rounds so far. Obviously, a lot of them haven't been buy rounds, so we have to take that into consideration. But so far, so good. They've got it down to a 3-round gap. Still quite a way for them to go, but we have seen crazier things happen. Obviously, Karas already tagged down a little bit. Still got the trusty Mag 7. This time it's going to be playing over towards Secret, switching it up. Bit like your rotational AWP player. You have your rotational Mag 7 player. Going to be falling back. Obviously needs to reposition because he is the star of the show. Crispy, however, is going to be getting that frag over towards ramp, and that's going to open things up for this T side.
Yeah, nice opener there. Batten just getting caught out changing weapons. And now they push down to the B side. Karas is towards that back door, but Tizian's found the opener. Pleasant still stuck in the vent. So Molly just going to run out. And ACFN not going to face the right angle. Golden stops the bomb plant as well. 20 seconds remaining. They need to get on this bomb plant right now, but Golden's found himself too. The time is so low, but Oscarich pulls it back. Gets himself a trade. Still one more in vents. They need to defend him. It will be a backside plant. Oh no, he pushes out, but the bomb still goes down. It is all on Oscarich, yes, but at least they have the plant. He has a power of time, I guess, to play with. The bomb is planted for him if he goes towards that back door, but these players are soon going to realize that. They have a smoke and a flash for the bomb, and that will be going down. JZ throwing that onto the site. Oscarish spamming away in the smoke, but there's still 2 players. Pleasant can take an engagement here. The defuse is coming on in. Oscarish going to give it up. Pleasant takes a frag. That will be a 3K for him himself. So a great round now for Fnatic Academy. Look like aTTaX are finally going to get themselves back on the board this half, but no, the Swedes will prevail. And now aTTaX. Bit of money, not enough to constitute a full buy unless they forfeit the utility. It's a really awkward spot. You can see they're not even sure about this.
They're just going to go for pistols in this one. So after what was looking like a pretty good round for them, they actually fall apart as they move their way down. Again, Golden stepping up once more. Harris is going to be taking the peek now. He hasn't gone for the Mag 7, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'll still love him anyway. We are going to see... That is a wonderful shot. Harris getting decimated. Still, of course, they can make this one very costly for the CT side. They do have quite a bit of money built up. Pleasant especially. They don't want to be losing too many players to just some pistols. Golden. Taking that peek outside. Trying to hold it down. In the meantime, there are players actually going above him at the moment. And Ekman's actually going to get a second kill with that Deeg. Yeah,
doing good work so far. Who would have thunk it? The only round aTTaX seem to be actually getting kills in is the one eco, the one round they shouldn't be winning. Searson, though, good position. He's actually going to be up into the A side, dropping down on the rafters. Pleasant is so exposed right now, but Oscarish is taking the bait. Pleasant gets taken down, but he does drop 2 to his name before he falls. And now 2 players remain for Fnatic Academy to come back into the site. Still, bomb isn't planted. It will eventually be going down, but it's all going to be on Barton and JZ to make this one work. AWP in hand as well for JZ. Both coming in through the lobby, but Crispy, he's found himself the flank. There's one. Barton crouches just below the hut, so he doesn't get spotted, but I think they know where he is. And that's going to be obvious now. Searson finds a headshot. Great round win from aTTaX. They actually eco that one. You could see at spawn, they really weren't sure about what to buy. They took a few seconds to move out of spawn, and they still make it work somehow. So
I'm going to quote Kamarov in chat.
Yeah.
No mag, no win.
I'll give you that.
The second they drop it, the round goes away from them. It's just clear to me. Clearly that is the gun they need. Either way, not a round that they should have lost. A pistol buy that just works out for this T side. And, well, now getting themselves ever closer. Of course, if they lose this round, things could be problematic. Already Tizian actually going to be dinked. A lot of damage already done. They are going to be able to take over ramp control. Batten just relinquishing it, just saying, no, you can have this. I don't want to go down. And he's going to fall back towards that B site. It does leave a lot of angles now that have to be covered by this CT side. Obviously, they can just wrap around into upper, as we saw previously. But they do have Jay holding this angle at the moment to try and stop anything of the sort.
But look at this probe. Crispy just trying to hold back on the flank there. No one's going to be pushing in from the CT side. They are just holding. Still, aTTaX with this nice aggressive position. They've got to worry about not getting caught out by JZ walking. Still, the equal man advantage remains. Equal manpower, I guess I could say. Fnatic Academy, almost a flick from JZ. He's just going to miss out on the headshot, but he spots a bit of information. Passes that along to his teammates. aTTaX just playing this one very slowly. Despite having ramp control, there's 40 seconds left, and they need to clear out this B site, because look at the double play here. Both players holding separate angles. Now they're going to walk in. Not sure why you would expose yourself so without your rifle out as Barton. He gets so much damage off. Trade, though, comes in. Searson drops him. Nice work from Ekman as well to take down Golden. They can't afford to get reset here, and Karos will try and do his best to do so. Ekman goes down, but yeah, these players are so low. The bomb's down, but it's all on Oscarish really to step up. The rest of them incapacitated. The amount of damage they have received. Fnatic Academy, man, disadvantage on the retake.
Oh, that Molotov is going to make things so much more difficult. They need someone to make a mistake. And that mistake looks like it may come in from Oscar. That's going to find them one. Pleasant actually gets a second as well. Smoke going to go down just to force Crispy into the open. He will be able to find one through that gap. But already there's somebody on the bomb. Harris, he needs to be the one stopping them from doing this, but he's actually going to peek out through the door. Gets the kill, and he's got a kid as well. Just about going to get them that defuse and a good retake in the end from the Fnatic Academy. Very, very close. But that smoke onto Crispy pretty much won them the round. And, well, obviously, Karis getting 4 kills.
Yeah, and a pause called out from aTTaX, and I'm not surprised at all. They won 2 rounds this half. Fnatic Academy have brought it back with 7 themselves. So really dominant stuff from the Sweeter on the CT side. I did not think this would be happening, but Got to say, well played to them. Alternate attacks, however, despite having the money, a buy will most definitely be coming down. They've still got to work out what's going on because this is not turning out to be a very fruitful half for them. They need 3 more, and that may seem easy to some people, but if they've only gotten 2 out of 9, confidence has got to be at an all-time low here for the Germans.
They do luckily still have the money to rebuy, so that's at least something, because considering the position they've been in, like, you expect after only being able to win 1 round, you look at the scoreboard and you go, nah, after that there's no way they can buy. But it's actually just because they managed to win 1 with pistols, and that was sort of saving off a max loss bonus anyway. So it does build up. It did get them into a position where they can buy, but if they lose this round they are going to be struggling again, and we could even see the lead taken by the Swedes. So heavy CT side coming in at the moment. Golden actually going to go for the UMP. A little bit disappointed, but ooh. Oh, Tizian actually hits it twice. Nice shot from him, opening things up. AWP of Jay. Be waiting. Already a man advantage. Now, see whether or not they can actually capitalize on this man advantage. They have actually had their pause just before this. I wonder if this will change anything. Obviously, you can't really account in strategies for somebody fighting a pick within the first 20 seconds of the round. But it does mean that they can now split. They've already managed their way in. Sears is going to find 1. Tizian with his 2nd kill of the round. Crispy waiting for the rotation, and this has just been perfectly executed. Jay, you've just got to back out of there. Goes for a pick, and I really don't know why. Crispy will be able to finish him off, and now it's actually the Fnatic Academy who have the wrecked economy. Wouldn't even be surprised to see them force here.
Yeah, that's a really good reset from Alternate Attacks, despite getting technically reset themselves, if anything, right? So now Fnatic Academy going to be utilizing that pause. Going to be working out what they want to do with this one. And that is difficult as well. It's going to be heartbreaking to have so many rounds pull back on a comeback, and then to, you know, Alternate Attacks win a couple of rounds, and boom, you're instantly onto an eco. So now we've got to... See, I don't know what they could do in this situation. I almost feel like playing for overtime is the best decision, right? Because if they want to, if they play a force, it's such a risk play. But if they go for the OT play, allow Alternate Attacks to get 15, Fnatic Academy don't invest $1 into this round, spend it all next round. Potentially, with the way that they have been going here on the CT side, I think there's a good chance they could pull this one back. So I think they need to full eco this one. But again, it's going to come down to that elected decision done by the IGL. You need to work out what they want to do.
So what you're trying to say is you want Golden to save for the Mag 7.
Yeah, I want Golden to save for the Mag 7. No Mag, no win.
More.
They're gonna buy. I mean, I understand it.
Yeah, so
who likes playing up against? That's the thing. In these situations, 9 out of 10 times, I will not mind either way, because it's just going to come down to preference, right? It's, do you want to play up against the board?
It depends how much loss bonus you have as well. For them in this situation, exactly, they have 1900 coming into the bag next round. If anything, it may just be better to just have 2 attempts at going for a sort of cheesy round than have 1 attempt at literally just, okay, if we lose, we're out. And then the round before, you're literally doing nothing because you have just next level pistols. Either way, we are going to have Karis with the aggression. Manages to find one. It will be quickly traded out. Nice positioning from them to stop them doing that. And while now with the aggression going further, Tizian is able to get himself another kill. The force buy so far not so good. Jay actually not going to take that much damage from that. It looked like it was right on him, but only loses 7 HP. But look, position at the moment of Searson. He has been an absolute beast in this game. 31 kills, 32 is inevitable. And 33 is just around the corner. Jay hasn't even reacted yet.
Yeah, pushing back in, though. It's going to be Tizian to take the kill. Searson does still manage to get that 30 seconds.
16.
The third, I meant. Yeah.
So that is what? That's 3 players that we've seen now today on Nuke hit over 30 frags on this map.
Wow. Yeah. Everyone's a big fan of Nuke, apparently, right?
Well, not everybody. Yugi's certainly not.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give you that meme.
Either way, it's going to be a similar buy to the last. No mag for Golden. Been a little bit quieter in the last few rounds. That's a lovely shot from Pleasant to start things off. A rifle into their hands as well as they go rotating back around. Ekfin always seems to be the one to trade these situations back. We're going to look at them actually go to try and pincer. We will see a couple of kills going either way, but it's Searson again. He's hit 35. There's 2 more players still to get. Retrieves the bomb. Will actually be falling back as well.
Rotations back into the A site from Golden, though, as he retrieves the position with his teammate. Ultimate aTTaX have got 2 options here. Wrap back round towards the B site or go up through heaven. I think it is going to be the latter as they make their way onto the hell area. Golden and Batten just trying to pick up some rifles to play with here. I don't think they realize the lobby is completely empty. They're still probing this carefully just in case. I don't really blame them, but look at the positions now. See, ultimate aTTaX dropped out onto this A site. They're going to make their positions known. Why is Golden not got in the gun? There's 2 in main. 2 in lobby, sorry. Yeah, he should be getting an AK. I'm really, really confused by this. Either way, maybe he's got trust in the Deagle. Maybe he's just not realised the pressure got into him here. And he's going to get taken down. Maybe an AK would have worked, but it's going to work for Batten. Gets himself a quick one. Now it's a one-on-one. Tizian has an HE to work with as well. Throws that onto the site. Not much damage. Batten has no kit. He's got to stick this one, and he's got to stick it soon. But no! Tizian just walks out into the open, expecting the commitment, and Batten makes it work. Nice round from him. Nice round from fnatic Academy, and they keep it alive.
Just about skin of their teeth. It's sort of an understatement, and they will get to live another day. And, well, if they can do it with that buy, now they've got a little bit more to play with. However, the only problem is the more they do this, the more sort of scripted the aggression comes out from this team. That was a very aggressive push initially. We saw them take a few players down with the Deagles. Surely this time we're going to see a passive alternate aTTaX ready and waiting. And, well, the Mag 7's back, and it's in business.
Is indeed Tom's favourite so far this match. It's actually been doing very well as well. Golden's had some good impactful rounds with that. The issue is obviously, is it such a risk gun? If you're left in a clutch situation, or if you have players coming from the other side of the map, it's a horrible one. Because, you know, if he gets pincered from main and he's, you know, playing on top of hut roof, it's not the best position to be in. Rifle's going to be better. Either way, Kara's going to take down the first player. Follows up as well. 2 for him. And can just straight off back off after that. Golden does get a pick with the Mag 7. I'm sure Tom is screaming already. And 2 players remain here for alternate aTTaX.
Looking to edge back towards this A site once again. Wiki door will be opened. The Golden is still around that area, but it's more just a bait to try and get them to go in this direction. Batten is going to have the majority of the players pushing in his direction relatively soon. It's going to be Crispy. Actually, he's going to jump and almost get taken down. He's very good at just falling back, though. Doesn't seem to have any problem with... Well, basically doesn't overface at any opportunity. The only problem is they're now going to go back in the other direction, but Ekfin has absolutely no idea. Gets taken down. Golden will be traded out. But either way, they're going to retrieve some AKs and bring this to 15-13. Now the money is a little bit sketchy. Alternate aTTaX will still be able to buy off the back of Crispy mainly, but this is way too close for comfort.
Indeed. This is their last real chance as well. I mean, I don't know. fnatic Academy could bring this to OT, but we saw this with Heroic in the previous game. Obviously, they brought it all the way back to 16-14 and just lost out at the end of the day. But this one's looking a lot more realistic because obviously Heroic didn't pick up that Mag 7 at all. And so that's the difference maker we have. I just like to clarify that is a joke, obviously.
No, I'm not joking. I think that's the truth.
Tom's a big fan.
It's top of the board. It says it all. Batten through the smoke will pick up the first, repositions, and again, just happy to do the damage and fall away. Jay gonna get another one. Actually, almost takes down Ekfin as well. Ekfin always seems to be the one refragging, but every time, really odd position to play. Maybe he's just going for the happy play. A little bit of bait, but we'll see. Searson, Mr. 36 frags, make it 37. Try and hit somebody through the wall, or at least push them back. A lot of low HP players at the moment, and Pleasant is looking on the hunt. Last 2 players have 11 HP between them.
Yeah.
Even long-range Mag 7 could get him there.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a prime opportunity for Golden. 1 shot, 1 kill. It's Pleasant to push up in lobby. Gets the headshot onto Ekfin. Crispy. Now the last man standing. He's going to flank all the way around, but at the end of the day, I still don't see it happening. We have Golden up in the lobby. There we go. Clears it up from hut. Going to be fnatic Academy 14 rounds, and alternate aTTaX now losing out on that buy. That was their last real attempt. Now they've got a pause here. Obviously going to be attacked. No surprise. They've got to invest into this one. Tizian's going to go straight for the AK and no head armor as well, which is dangerous. But Fnatic Academy, Tom, oh no, we're seeing no Mag 7 in this round, Tom. Are we going to see aTTaX close out this map?
Yeah, we are.
Oh no. If it actually happens, there's a direct correlation there.
But yeah,
It's
I'd like someone to
unarguable.
create the statistic of Mag 7 round wins versus non-Mag 7 round wins. And I
think it'd actually be quite good.
someone can be bothered to do that, I will very much appreciate it. That's about all I've got.
I'll retweet it on Twitter. There we go.
I'll retweet it to my 5 followers.
Fame and fortune. You have 5, Tom. You have 6. Come on. Believe in yourself.
One of them's my fake account. God, you're not supposed to give that
yes.
away.
Shh.
Exclamation mark casters, guys. Get me up to 7 followers. Either way, we are going to have
6
this
followers.
buy back. Yeah, but I'm including it now. God. We are going to have a much better buy over on that CT side for now. Nade's going to be dunked in. Already taking a lot of damage. Flashbang getting ready to be popped. It's looking like they're going to go for a fast A hit. There's no Mag 7 to stop them. Can they hold things down? It's going to be golden up high. He will actually do the damage with some gun called the AK-47. And that will be OT. 15-15. He will actually break the trend.
Mag 7? Who needs Mag 7s?
Everyone
What up
does.
now? Swedes or Germans?
Well, they actually... you could have actually said Swedes. There are Swedes in the server.
Yeah, but it doesn't work because it's meant to be the Swedes saying that. You know, what up now, Germans? It doesn't really work.
Yeah,
like,
no,
and then you could shorten Germans, but it turns into germs, and I don't think that's a good one.
Yeah, no, that just sounds like a horrible insult. But yeah, no, now we get to OT. Alternate attacks. After what was a decent first half, looked very, very strong on their CT side. Only losing, I think they lost 3 of the last 4 rounds in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And that was pretty much it. There was only one other round other than that. Here goes Karis again. Sheer aggression to start this one off. It's going to be the ramp push coming in. Not going to be able to take down Backton because he's already out of there. We'll throw down the incendiary to slow down the push. Oh, you can't do much damage to that, buddy. Can he get it with the USP? No, he can't. That is so unfortunate. I reckon he hit him about 17 times, but it's not quite going to be enough. Luckily, he's got teammates there to support. Golden will be there. And now, finishings off will be Jay. Very nice first round, and important as well for the CT side. You can have problematic economy issues if you're on that CT side, but with the first round win, that normally secures your money for the next 2.
Indeed. But a good start for Fnatic Academy considering they lost the first half. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, over on 16-4, which was pretty bad, right? So coming back to a 16-15, I'm liking this. I'm liking how they're doing. But obviously, it is going to be very important they continue with this streak. As we see, up and towards A again, Tizian's going to be probing out through that squeaky door. Nothing's been found from as of yet, and Fnatic Academy is holding fast. So you can see, Karis can't find anything outside the molly just to force any players off of the boost, but it's going to be able to attack. Looking like they want to set up a few smokes and nades into this A site. Karis, though, he just peeks into Squeaky like it's nothing. Takes down Tizian straight off the bat, turns back around. The flash coming in, nice stuff from them, but he still gets 1. Make that 2. How does he get away with that? Osquich whipping the shot. Ekman only gets 1 trade, but it's going to be the clean up there from Fnatic Academy. With no bomb plants, alternate attacks, their money is going to be dire. They can't get a proper buy out of this one. They're going to have a few AKs, but by and large, it's going to be in the favor of Fnatic Academy.
Citizen gonna 40 bomb and lose.
That would trigger me.
It's looking that way at the moment. Tizian with 10 assists as well. That has to be painful. That always annoys me when... I think the most I've hit in a game, and this was with no OT, was 15. And I wanted to blow my brains out. So, if he gets too much further, we may have some problems on the side. Tizian, he's relegated down to a Tech 9 in this round. See the T side able to get those bomb plants, which normally save you from any sort of economic drought. We are going to see the outside smokes coming in, but this seems more like a little bit of a bait as they're going to go pushing in, but Plessy lines them up. He knocks them down. 4 kills. Can't quite get the ace, but that's huge from Plesson. And that's going to be all 3 rounds for Fnatic Academy. They need to get themselves just 1 over on that T side.
What an absolute beast of a round there from Plesson. destroys the opposition. And now, as you said, 1 round is all that's needed. aTTaX need to get a flawless CT side if they want to bring this to another OT, if they want to close out this map here on nuke. If not, then we're going to be going to a second one. Well, regardless, we'll be going to a second one, but this time probably with the favour of Fnatic Academy, I'm going to be expecting. Either way, let's see what the buy is here. aTTaX actually picking up the AWP. Remember, we didn't really see that at all on their CT side of the original, official, what's it called? It's not overtime, just normal rounds, right? So Crispy matchmaking, yeah, great meme. Crispy gonna be on that AWP, gonna be interesting to see how he plays that. And obviously Jay-Z, as per usual, picking that up for the T side. Crispy's holding outside, Jay-Z's holding towards Squeaky. And Tizian, he may just walk into this one. He's in main, so Jay-Z is holding a very similar angle to the position that he is playing in. But right now, aTTaX, they're not getting aggressive. They're not going for those fast push rounds that we saw in the start of the game. They're waiting for Fnatic Academy to bring the heat.
It does look like the Germans have lost their confidence a little bit. Germans and one Pole, of course. He's just going to be waiting. Not spotting anything as of yet. Tizian is going to be looking outside. Actually gets smoked off by his own teammate. Little bit interested as to how that helps in any way, shape, or form.
It's a bait for anyone outside of main. They hear the smoke go down. They go, "Oh, okay, main's clear. Let's get into main." And then he's there. He can catch them. He can drop back through that smoke and then get back to the rest of his team.
Or it could isolate them, depending which way they go.
But that's not why they're playing it.
It's gonna start things off with the first kill of the round. 4 more, and they have won this first map. Still a long, long way to go. Golden is going to be pushing outside. Have a whole lot of utility to try and help him, but he is going to be able to duck back in. Nobody there anymore. There has been a rotation, but Jay's actually going to get the first. Crispy able to check. They haven't got on top of that, though. No. Jay will eventually finish things off. Crispy still in heaven, and Jay's just going ham. He's been a little bit quiet in this game, but he's stepped up when it matters. Oscar now, 1 versus 2. He's managed to find the first. Golden and Karis, hoping he can smoke off the ladder, but there's nobody in that position, and he doesn't actually know at the moment. And well, there goes Golden, pushing out Fnatic Academy with the comeback from 11-4 down. I think it was worse than that. It was like 11-1 at some point, but either way, they've managed the comeback. They've got that first map under their belts, and they will be moving on to map number 2 in just a moment.
Searson, 40 kills, 24 deaths, and he still loses. I can imagine the noob team going on right now. That is going to be so disheartening for the German player. Really, really, really upsetting. But regardless, a great map for Fnatic Academy. We said it was possible they come back. I didn't think it was likely. As you said, Tom, we're going to be heading into the second map in just a few minutes. So be sure to stick around, guys. Exclamation mark Caster in the chat if you haven't
Casters. It's got to have an S on the end, otherwise it doesn't work.
Casters in the chat if you have enjoyed the casting so far. Again, we will just see you in a few